Hello and welcome to the most hated show in the black corner of YouTube. I'm your host, the whiteologist, Mr. Blows Your Minds, and this is Black Minds News. Black Minds News is to report, articulate, translate, communicate, insinuate, develop, investigate, unveil, decode, spread the news, whether by news, video, website, or quotes from publications. As I articulate this information, I ask that the creator of the universe be here, heart, soul, mind, and spirit. Because why? The truth don't need no partner. As a descendant of the greatest people who created this place that we call the United States, we, the foundational black Americans, the black bloodline historical lineage, the historical people known as slaves, we who call ourselves BADOS, Black American Descendant of Slaves. Others say Black African Descendant of Slaves, and some say ADOS, American Descendant of Slaves. We, the today children, offspring, and present generation, we give honor to our ancestors. You know what the motto of this show is? I'm never going to tell you what I heard. I'm only going to tell you what I know. Today's date is September 27, 2019. Did you hear? Going over there in California, Los Angeles, where somebody was going into one of these franchise stores, decided that whatever happened that everybody really didn't get to see, but they got to hear a tirade between a white person talking to a black person, and the things that came out of the person's mouth just seemed to be that it came with such vitriol, and it came from such the deep depths and crevice of one's heart that it spewed, saying that, well, if there was a legality to what she wants to do, she would do it without any hesitation, with any second thought. How many people in this country that is over 350 million people feel like this tirade you're about to hear? That becomes the question. You know, they always told us that racism was a figment of our imagination, and that there's only a small segment in this country who feel some kind of way when they see black people. And to some extent, could that be true? If black people were the only ones taking all the data, maybe I could say that. But because we don't, so I have to say that based on what the tangibles that can be seen and the stories that kind of keep doing, well, you know, you have to say, used to be the face sometimes would always be a white man. These days you're seeing it where it doesn't matter the sex. And so, Black Minds News decided we're going to report this story to relay it to you in its entirety and in its fullness. And stay tuned as Black Minds News disseminate this report. Stay tuned for this broadcast. Hey, how's y'all doing again? This is your host, Mr. Blow Your Minds, and welcome to Black Minds News Report. First and foremost, I want to say what's good to my fam, old and new. I want to thank each and every one for you for coming and taking your time to come over here clicking on the videos. I want to take my hat off, promenade to you. Thank you so kindly. Passerbys, if you should happen to pass by, this is the most hated show in the black corner of YouTube. We've been in the business for 7 years, had 2.49 thousand subscribers. Can't get past 100 views. Usually could get 250,000, 50,000, 30,000, 20,000, you name it, we was getting it. This day we can't get past 40 views, something that is open 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. No scragglers, and can't even get even the percentage that they say. I got 700 people who say they are interested and clicking on and want to hear the video, and yet I can't get 44. So you tell me if I'm not the most hated show in the black corner of YouTube. Welcome. Go down the aisle. We always have a grand open. If you happen to see something to make you feel some kind of way, remember the motto of the show is the truth. Don't need no partner. Now, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. Let me go ahead and take you over here to LA and let you see and hear for your own eyes and ears, and be right back. Check this out. Check this out.
If the law didn't say that I couldn't kill the they'd all be dead!
Now to a racist rant in Eagle Rock causing outrage on the internet tonight. A woman laid on the hateful speech as she left a CVS pharmacy.
The language she used was so vile, but could it bring criminal charges?
CBS 2's Sarah Donchi live in Eagle Rock with the story. Sarah?
Truly, a lot of people are talking about this online right now. It's essentially going viral, and this video is disturbing. The woman uses racist and hateful language, which we have censored. Take a look.
I hate
Okay, we're calling the cops on you
I would
because
kill,
you're disturbing
I would
everyone in
kill
there.
but the law says I can't kill the if the law didn't say
Obviously, very disturbing, repulsive even. The video was shot at an Eagle Rock CVS pharmacy on Colorado and Figueroa. LAPD says they took a hate incident report yesterday. The woman on video repeatedly used racial slurs. At one point, she even threatened violence, as you saw. When the woman who seemed to be recording the video went to record the shouting woman's license plate, the shouting woman even seemed to welcome that. One CVS customer we spoke to tonight was just shocked to see that kind of behavior and racist language.
I am extremely surprised to see it in Eagle Rock because there's a whole bunch of all kinds of minorities here. That's all I can say. I'm surprised to see it here.
So we did reach out to the man and to the woman who the car is registered to, but we did not get a response tonight. Reporting live from Eagle Rock, Sarah Donchi, CBS 2 News.
Hollywood costume designers racist tirade at CVS. I'd kill black people, but law says I can't. You know I'm gonna say that again. Hollywood costume designers racist tirade at CVS. I'd kill black people, but law says I can't. This story is coming out of the New York Post. Today's date, September the 27th, 2019, and this is how it reads. A Hollywood costume designer was caught on video going on a racist tirade outside a Los Angeles area CVS store, claiming she would kill black people if it was legal, according to a report. Heather Patton was seen leaving the drugstore Tuesday in Eagle Rock using threatening language and repeatedly shouting racial slurs, news station KTLA reported. If the law didn't say I couldn't kill niggers, they would all be dead, she reportedly said to a black woman filming her rant. Patton then goes on to double down on her hateful message, saying, I would kill a nigger, but the law says I can't kill the nigger. Patton has worked in the TV and movie industry in the costume department on shows such as Private Practice and Medium, according to her IMDb page. Renee Saldana, who witnessed the episode, said that she reported the woman to authorities. It was quiet in CVS, and then someone just yelled the nigger word. Then it was quiet again. And then that woman started screeching racist stuff towards a black woman who shot the video. She said in a tweet, there was no build-up or prior altercation. The Los Angeles Police Department confirmed that a report was filed in connection to the incident, CBS LA reported. A rep for CVS said the unruly customer was kicked out of the store, and the company is now cooperating with police. We are committed to maintaining a welcoming and diverse environment in our stores to help ensure that all customers are treated with respect and dignity, the company said in a statement. We condemn in the strongest terms the behaviors of the customers seen in the recent social media video. Patton's neighbor, who asked to be identified only as Tony, said that she has a history of racist behavior, KTLA reported. Her and her husband have really been behaving dishearteningly with our neighbors. We had to file restraining orders against her for wanting to threaten us, assault us. They were yelling racial slurs at us. Go back to your country, he told the news station. All right, so we're back, right? So we see a racist tirade happened at a CBS up there in Los Angeles, right? They said a woman named Heather Patton was seen leaving the drugstore on Eagle Rock, saying that her filter for blackness is too full. Can't take no more, rejecting everything she see. You know, somebody need to change her filter, right? And so we see that Miss Patton there got into her tirade, spewing things that are supposed to be things you say amongst people, birds of the feather flock together if you're going to talk like that, right? But if you're going to get into the public and have an altercation or disagreements with somebody, well, you know, all seeing eyes is everywhere, so you should be at least a little cognizant. But again, when you lose your marbles, as they say, lose your scruples, as they say, you lost her whole faculties fell apart. She just gone ahead and lay it all out like a T.I. is and how she felt, right? So we're going to see how that's going to develop, right? But she said to the verbatim of the words of the report says, if the law didn't say I couldn't kill niggers, they would all be dead. I'm going to say that again. If the law didn't say I couldn't kill niggers, they would all be dead. That's what you heard her say, due to verbatimly what the video had said, right? And then she went on and said, I would kill a nigger, but the law says I can't kill the nigger. Now again, see, Is these the conversations that are felt and conversed amongst Caucasian people? Are we to believe this one person here is just the only one saying this, or think this, or feel some kind of way like this? I beg your pardon if you believe this is the only one. Again, we understand we own the commemorative of their count of 400 years, so this is nothing new to BADOS and ADOS. This is kind of the norm, right? Now, again, I know other people, the apples in the barrel, like to say, I'm a different brand of apple than the other, but in the barrel of apples, an apple is an apple until you make the distinction when we see you do, as it once upon a time they said, like a civil war, right? Okay, but anyway, going on. So we see that something transpired up in that CVS store. Everybody wants to believe that Miss Patton there was just outright just tirade. They believe something had to happen, but we didn't see anything from that perspective. So all we got is what one person remember. She said it was quiet in the CVS, right? That she heard someone yell the nigger word. And then it got quiet again. Then you hear this woman. She said it was screeching racial stuff towards a black woman, right? Right? We kind of caught what we caught on that part, but we didn't get, I don't know if that's the same thing that she said what was in the store that was at the door of the store, right? So we see that they said that there was a hate incident report made. They got now called a hate incident report you can make now, right? And so we see that the police have gotten involved. The investigation, according to the news report that you heard, well, they traced back because they had the license plate of the vehicle and went to figure out who it was, found the individual, the male, but did not somehow find Miss Patton. Now, again, they live in Los Angeles, and again, according to some of her background, right, they said that she is a what? I don't know if she still is maybe she's a former Hollywood costume designer, right? And they talked about some of the things that's some of the shows and stuff that she had kind of worked on, right? So again, I guess do people at those old shows, Private Practice and Medium, know that that's who she was? But again, I guess she had a small tenure due to the simple fact shit fell out the bag. And I said, okay, but again, sometimes we have to look at the fact of Hollywood and some of the way that it portrays we as black folks, that we're, again, I guess this apple don't fall from the tree, right? That's how we have to look at it sometimes. So you see what CBS did. CBS had to come out again because they know they don't want black people not to think that they, we don't want you there. So we end up seeing a rep from CBS. And they said, well, based on the unruliness of this individual here, they kicked her out of the store, right? And, you see that the company, based on what took place, is going to actually cooperate with the police, right? And so I guess they will eventually how this hate incident report will actually turn into something. Because, again, she threatened to kill, I guess, any Negro that lives in anywhere in what's called Eagle Rock, right? If you live there, she said she would kill all of you. So I think all of you that live in that area around her need to go file a report. She's threatened to kill me, right? She threatened. That's what she said. I would kill. What? Verbatimly. What did she say again? Let what say. We're going to say it again. One more time again, right? One more again, right? One more again, right? If the law didn't say I couldn't kill niggas, they would all be dead. That's what she said, right? She said that, right? So that tells me that you have a threat amongst you if you live in the vicinity, anywhere in the vicinity where she lives, and you find out, I think you need to go over there and file yourself hate report. Yeah, I think that's what you need to do. You got to protect yourself. You got to raise crazy, deluded racists running out there talking about she killing. Only thing prohibiting her is the law. So that means if she had opportunity, she thought she could get away with it. I think she pulled it. You get what I'm saying? But she, for the camera's sake, she said if it was against the law. So again, Ain't that something that people, when they get angry at you, they want to go and they want to pull some of this shit from out of their ass and throw the shit at you, right? And be talking about what they could do because, again, I'm in the position of I'm white-skinned, white privilege, and so I can say what I want to say, and I think this would hurt you. You only hurting yourself when you say that shit because, again, you don't want to look crazy saying that shit because, again, we know you just whooping. You're the little dog in behind the gate. No, that's too big. That's too right. You're doing all that shit, right? That was too goddamn big. That dog ain't the big, right? Until your ass coming to the damn gate and then he running up under the mast and shit, right? Because you knew damn well the black person ain't gonna come and do nothing to you. Because again, Creator put that spirit in us that we can't do nothing to you, right? We can't get you, right? He said, vengeance is here. So I guess we're gonna have to sit back and we're gonna have to watch Daddy spank that ass. You understand? You know how kind of you're in your house and you grew up in that kind of getting reared in the house and then, you know what I'm saying, some shit go down. Mama said, wait till your daddy get home, all right? And the one that's getting in trouble, the rest of everybody else see when daddy come home, she done laid down what it was. You done try to defend yourself, say some shit, some fucked up, made it worse. Daddy finna get there, so everybody get to watch. You get your ass whooped, right? I know the day that's abuse today. We talking about going back in the day, right? Anyway, so we gonna see as this story develop, what does that even mean? So again, I said the rep from that said we hear CBS with his politically correct talk said, we are committed to maintaining a welcoming and diverse environment in our stores to help ensure that all customers are treated with respect and dignity. And in the strongest term, the behavior of the customer seen in this recent social media video is not what we promote. And so we're going to hold CBSP to the fire since you said you cooperate with the police. So that means testimonies and stuff from employees and everything. Then we'll just see how that all turns out. So we'll see, right? Because again, that you were threatening to kill. That wasn't just some other talk. You talking about killing. I kill if the law wouldn't let me, and I would kill all of you. Yes. Oh, hey. So anyway, that is what was said. You tell me what you think, how you see it, what I miss, what you think I'm some bullshit, whatever it might be, you go ahead and you do that. Again. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I can't get that up. What's going up? What's going on here, right? What's going on, right? All right, let's get it. So again, this is Mr. Blow Your Mind, and this is Black Nine's Report. I want to thank each and every one of you for your participation, your clicking, and remember, when you see one another, what's good, brother? What's good, sister? If you can't do that much, at least give a universal nod. Understand that all the players and teammates that are on the team in the uniform that you own. And know that sometimes there's some players on the team that got allies. So you have that conversation with them and say, hey, you with the ally. Did you ask your allies a couple questions? One, when shit and if shit get hot, are you gonna still be on my side in the frying pan with me? Two, have you ever heard of John Brown? Is that some white folks just told us, just to make us believe that somebody white in the fan would go all out to go out to help out? Or is that just a fictional story that y'all don't even believe? Again, understand the time and the time and the era we in right now is that there are some who seek for our demise. And it is incumbent that we as BADOS, ADOS, stay vigilant, mindful, high spirit. Again, this is a Black Minds News Report. I'm your host, Mr. Blow Your Mind. Peace and love. Until the next show, y'all. To the next.